Testing. It's working. Brilliant. Imagine if every TV show started like this, like a newsreader came on and went, oh, it's working. Brilliant. There's been a terrible earthquake. There hasn't. Well, there might have been. I don't know. This isn't the news. Okay, let me tell you now, this isn't the news. Anything you hear on this, I'm honest, but it might not be factual. I'm honestly stupid.
You'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did. NBC clearly don't care either. 5th time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello. Lucky for me, the Hollywood Foreign Press can barely speak English, and they've no idea what Twitter is. So I got offered this gig by fax. So let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So, yeah, remember that. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no, shush. It's her daughter I feel sorry for, okay? That must be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her. And her dad was in Wild Hogs. So, lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons, yeah? Look, at this table alone, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, but... Baby Yoda. Oh, that's Joe Pesci, sorry. I love you, man, don't have me whacked. But tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood Foreign Press are all very, very racist. So, 5th time. So, we were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. It just, no. It was mostly white people, and I thought, nah, not on my watch. So, maybe next year. Let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right. But seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then. All the best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO, you know. And the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No. No point. We know he'd win that. Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree. Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he? It's tiny. Right. The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son.
The one question, the one joke that they worried about before the Golden Globes. So I write the jokes for the Golden Globes. I think usually most presenters have a team of writers, but I turn up like the day before with a bit of paper and I've got 20 gags on it. And you have to show it to a lawyer. And I've never had one stop. They question it. I go, what does that mean? Is that true? And you know, and I want them to lawyer it so I don't get sued. I want it to be factually accurate. But they've never ruined a joke or asked me not to do one. And this one time, it got bigger. That the room with usually it has like one person in it or two people in it. And this time it was like 15, 20 people who'd come. People said, oh, they just want to sit in, like... anyway, so I went, yeah, fine. So I did my monologue and, you know, they liked it. And the one question was, you know the joke when I say the world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy? He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And then I say, God, the reviews. I heard one review that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs. And then I go on and say, but Dame Judi Dench defended the movie, saying it was the role she was born to play because she likes nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her own minge. Right? And everyone laughed.
The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her... Furball. She's old school. It's the last time, who cares? Oh.
And they said, minge is all right. I said, yeah, it's fine. It's a funny little word. And I went, oh, okay, yeah. Because I didn't want to bleep it because it sort of ruins the gag. And people don't know what you've said. So I went, yeah. And then someone sort of looked it up on their phone and went, oh, it says vulgar term. I went, well, they're all vulgar terms, aren't they? They're all euphemisms for vulgar terms. And then anything you wouldn't say to the doctor, you wouldn't go to the doctor and say, oh, doctor, got a terrible pain in my minge. But it doesn't mean it's a terrible thing. It just means it's not the proper word. And I said, well, what can I say for... And one of the lawyers said, we could say... I went, that's worse. Then I'm actually clinically talking about Dame Judi Dench's... It made it worse for me. I went, no. I went, it's fine. They went, well, we can always bleep it. I went, oh, well, what word can I say that you won't bleep? And we went through them. I said, what about flange? Right? And they looked it up and they said, oh, that's confusing because that's a part of a sink. I I went, right. And they were saying things that I would never say. They would suggest things like, oh, Quim's all right. I was going, I'm not going to say Quim. I'm not going to say fucking Quim. Right? So anyway, I convinced them. They said, okay, yeah, okay, we don't say it. I said, you won't get a complaint. You will not get a complaint. And in the end, they went, okay, you can say minge. And they still bleeped it. But I knew they would. So when I did the joke, I pointed. So I win.
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and... So... It's already 3 hours long. Right, let's do the first award. The first award. The first award is for Best Actor in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy. To present the award are a couple of actors off the telly, what can I say? Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. In a little while, we're going to see a short clip from The Irishman. It's 88 minutes long. Welcome back. Still having a good time? Good. As you know, the meal tonight was all vegetables, as are the members of the Hollywood Foreign Press. Please welcome their president, Lorenzo Soria. Hello, we're back. Knives Out has 3 nominations tonight. Yeah. See what can happen if you don't dress people up as cats? It's that easy. Hello, welcome back. I've got nothing negative to say about these next 2 presenters because the big one could snap me in half. So please welcome Zoe Kravitz and Jason Momoa. That's it. Good night. Thank you. Please donate to Australia. Have a great time. Get drunk. Take your drugs.
Voice. Oh, God. Roll on death. So thanks, everyone. Follow me on Twitter. Watch something on Netflix of mine. And be nice to dogs. Cheers. No, I've got to turn it off. Cool. Not like a granddad on Skype. I've seen the little thing. I've got to press end and then quickly. Right, this will be slick. Tatty bye, everyone. Tatty bye.